Oh, how are you going? Welcome with me, Redsky here, on another round of righteous readings where I give raw, righteous, poignant readings with a lot of heart delivered in it, I hope. We are continuing with the April monthly for the love readings for singles versus couples, not verses. We're not versing anyone today. We're not dueling this one out. For singles and couples for the month of April 2022. We're up to the sign of AqUaRIus. My aqua babies, how are you doing? I hope you are doing very, very well. Don't mind me, I was going to do a pick a card reading, change my mind. It's been one of those days. Don't know what I'm doing. It is a Monday morning, so how you doing? I'm a bit confused, and I'm in desperate need of this coffee because I had no sugar. Oh, and it's empty. How great. So Redsky's going to refill this in a moment once I do my spiel of about 5 minutes of bullshit that I do at the beginning of the movies, you wish. Just so we know where we are. So this is a monthly. It is for singles and couples. It is a love reading. As it is a love reading, Venus placements here are highly prevalent. So where your Venus lies in your natal chart, it's the star sign video you should be watching today for both you and your person. If you don't know, don't care to, that's fine. Go via your sun, moon, or rising. There will still be messages loitered throughout for you. So have a sneaky peeky maybe at all four. So, cross watcher and AqUaRIus, remember, roles can be reversed. We're not doing the where's Waldo or where's the weirdo in the bushes. We're not looking for a sneaky peeky. We are just going to put AqUaRIus at the top as first and cross watcher as the second at the bottom. Take the side that resonates, okay? Even if, you know, I think it's not whatever, just do it. All right, so anything else? Yes, for this April round of readings, the love readings, I have pulled out some decks that I bought when they first came out in mass publication, but because they were so massively used and overviewed on YouTube, I decided never to use them. So I've opened them up, decided to pop the seal and get them used for this round. So all of this round of readings are being chosen between either the Light Seer's Tarot or the Wild Unknown. For this reading, I've chosen the Wild Unknown. Stay tuned to the very end because I will be picking from 2 different oracle decks for both you and the cross watcher. These will be from either the Spirit Animals or the Ruin Oracle. Okay, so make sure you stay tuned till the very, very end to get all your gossy goods. Okay, let me go refill this coffee cup because I'm desperately going to need it. And then we'll start with this AqUaRIus and Person cross watchers reading for April, the monthly of 2022. Oh, third mention, sorry. We are doing the connection spread, but the connection spread that I've been doing for the last few months is a smaller version of my original. My original is 7 placements. The toned down version is half of that. We're doing the full version today, okay? So you can get a bit nostalgic about the original. Why the fuck not? Why the fuck not? So let's hit it and find out what's going on, baby. Okay, everyone ready? Here we go. For AqUaRIus and their person, the cross watcher, April 2022, peace, spirits and guides. For AqUaRIus and their person, Venus, sun, moon, rising, placements of the sign AqUaRIus and their person, the cross watcher. What do we have coming in for April 2022, please, spirits and guides? For AqUaRIus and their person, we're doing the full-length connection spread of 7 placements today, Spirit. Firstly, with AqUaRIus's point of view, from AqUaRIus's perspective, please, Spirit. What is AqUaRIus's placements in regards to their person for April 2022? Thank you. All right. Thank you. Sorry, just gonna move some crap out my way. The cross watcher's point of view now towards AqUaRIus for the month of April 2022. What's the cross watcher's point of view, please? What is the cross watcher's point of view, please? Towards AqUaRIus, thank you. Wow, that's an almighty energy. And so was that. Oh, wow, we've got some majors coming through here for the cross watcher. No, only one major on your side, AqUaRIus. Sorry, I've got to count today. God, what's wrong with me? Oh, major at the bottom, judgment reverse. I need that 3 cups reversed. Oof, nasty, nasty, nasty. Oof. I've got a real sickness feeling coming on here. Oh, remember this is a signals and a couples reading. Oh, God, I put too much sugar in there too. Went from one bloody extreme to the other. I just love that. Let me just move my ottoman out of the way so I can sit a bit better position because I feel like I'm worlds away from you. All right, here we go. All right, Aquarius. So we start with you as this is your reading. Your first placement is you currently coming into this reading, coming into April. You're sporting the energy of the 7 of Wands. So we've got a lot of courage here and a lot of inner strength going on here, I feel. You know, you're finding the strength or support from others, not only in yourself. And you are truly becoming courageous and you are standing up for what you believe in, standing up for your ideals, standing up for yourself. You've got a backbone, I want to say. You may feel a bit overwhelmed with caution and fear, I want to say, but your internal fire will guide the way. That's what this card stands for, you know, that blazing match, that fire within, standing tall, ablaze, regardless of the darkness that surrounds it. It's still a force to be reckoned with. Your next position, Aquarius, reflects your recent past with this person you're connecting with, the cross-watcher. Your recent past is reflected in the 9 of Cups. Bliss and harmony. In the recent past with this person, I feel that there was bliss and harmony and peace and tranquility. But it was more of what you created yourself rather than the relationship in general. The 9 of Cups, all 9s actually, are that of getting off the back of self. You know, your worries and fears will cast away. A new phase of peace and harmony is awaiting. The world seems to be granting you every wish. Good health, happiness, and even material gains are heading your way. And I feel like in the past energy, it was very fluent with that, with these traits, with these accolades, I guess you could say. That maybe there was a change needed. Next position, Aquarius, reflects how you feel currently towards this person, the cross-watcher. How you feel currently towards the cross-watcher is the 4 of Swords. You know, even though this potential lamb could be in danger, it has no fear. It's still without fear. The 4 of Swords is saying it's time to look inward and find the mental power to cope and deal with these pressures and issues. It's time to rest as well. Seek meditation or find some sort of outlet here, I feel. Maybe literature, writing, creative adventure, I don't know, maybe tarot. But take this time to recuperate and move inward before those swords strike, because you need this power now. You feel towards this person that you need to constantly re-energize your batteries. You're constantly getting emptied. Your mental powers, though, your mental abilities and facilities are that which take the most strain with this person. And you feel like the lamb. You feel overused in the way of your faculties, materialistic, you being drawn, being de-energized. It's very much of burnt out. Your intentions, Aquarius, towards the cross-watcher for April, your intentions is that the 9 of Pentacles reverse. So another 9 coming through here now, but this time in your intentions, whereas the other one was the past. You know, 6 of Pentacles, sorry, my apologies. There is a lack of prosperity and growth here, I want to say. In your intention towards this person, you just see it as lacking in, it would be a waste of time. There would be no new dimension by which this would take fold or end out. There is a lack of generosity here. There is a lack of equal give and take, especially around the monetary. There's a sense of needing to beg and still not getting what you need. Your intentions are that of not wanting to really give this any space or taste. It's really that of, done that. The next card reflects moving forward if there's any chance of reconciliation or what the energy looks like on your side moving forward, Aquarius, and you feel the sun in reverse. Planetary for Leos. Star sign is the sun. I got to tell you like it is, there is a real sense here of moving forward. If there was reconciliation, whatever, it'll just be unhappiness, more loneliness, more lacking of the sun shining, not being thankful for the small things, not being able to see the good in the smaller things in life. There is a real sense of detachment here, I want to say, to the reality of the nature of yourself, but also when you become in this relationship or in this connection, all judgments go out the window. And you just become in that pattern or in that place, which I think is where you're trying to get the fuck away from, Aquarius. Sorry, I've got to say it like it is. Let's move to the next card, which is in regards to the unforeseen factors on Aquarius's side that you may not see. The unforeseen factors. Oh, sorry, now I'm knocking shit over everywhere. My apologies. Here's the Two of Swords reversed. Two of Wands reversed. Sorry, my apologies. Oh my God. Apologies. The unforeseen on your side, Aquarius, with the Two of Wands reversed is really saying that there is a sense of a decision needing to be made here. And it's going to cause some sadness. It's going to cause some trouble. It's going to cause some discomfort, but it needs to happen. And you need to put the effort in. You need to make the decision and you need to be congruent with it. You need to stick by it and you need to go with it, one way or the other. The outcome you foresee, Aquarius, is the Daughter of Wands reverse. So this is someone that can be quite passionate and a bit of a visionary. They're very free-spirited, but when they're inverted, they become so much more stubborn and so much more stronger, and they become even more of a dangerous enemy. They become quite rigid. They become quite prejudicial. They become quite boxed in their way of being. And they become very passionate about serving what is not just for them, what is not best for them. These people are very career driven. They're not the most overly invested in family, but they are very driven for success and for being seen as almost, unnatural in the way that they can pull off or manipulate or gain whatever it is that they are so trying to attain here. And it is all about attainment. It's all about the use of being able to get what you want, I guess you could say, or to have what you need at the time that you so choose to have it. Let's look at the positions of the cross-watcher now. So cross-watcher, the person that Aquarius is connecting with. Sorry, that was a Pisces that just flew up on my screen. Cross-watcher's views. Your current energy coming into the reading, the cross-watcher is sporting the Death card, major arcana for Scorpio. Closure and transformation is the theme here. Something in your life needs to end. And your current energy is very much trying to put the last nail in the coffin. It needs closure here. And I feel like that's exactly what you need. This will happen voluntary or involuntary, regardless whether you're trying to go with it, I feel, cross-watcher. But if you don't, you're going to be pushed down with the current anyway. You'll feel a positive transformation anyway begin after the initial forms of suffering have passed. I feel like you're very much not there yet. You're on the cusp of the just dying stage. There's a weight here, like a heavy weight, burden. You don't want to do it, but it needs to be done. It's that conundrum of, if I don't go with the tide will push me anyway. You don't feel like you have much control over this right now, I say. The recent past with this with Aquarius, the cross watcher's recent past view with Aquarius was the devil reverse, major arcana for Capricorn now. In the recent past, this person really did feel that you helped them maybe release some or start to notice some things in their life maybe that weren't so good. Addictions, people, places, things that weren't so great for them, that were quite dark, led them down the road of substance or dependency. They were in the devil's grip. But when they met you, Aquarius, I feel like they started to be able to notice these things were bad, whereas they just didn't understand it before. And they started to release from these shackles and started to notice these things and started to make great improvements within themselves. The next position reflects how they feel currently towards Aquarius for the month of April. How does the cross watcher feel? They feel Three of Pentacles. They feel that you make great teamwork and they're determined to have this focus again. Any task that comes across is just banged out with perfection and strength and tenacity. I feel with discipline, effort, strategy, hard work. You may be wary or overwhelmed, but you still pull it out the bag. You still come together, and it's a real teamwork setting here. The recent past, I feel like I'm hearing there's no I in team. Oh yeah, but now it is just I, just me. Oh yeah, I don't know, some sort of cheerleading thing. I have no idea what the hell that was. But anyway, nevertheless, there is a sense of great collaboration here with you and Aquarius cross-watcher. And I feel like that is something that you're very much missing in the current. The next position is your intentions towards Aquarius. The cross-watcher's intentions towards Aquarius for the month of April. We have Justice, Libra's major arcana here. This is about decisions and karma and things just coming out. True equilibrium. The weight that's around these choices is heavy and it is weighted. And you must remember that your choices do affect lots of other people, places and things around you. It's not just you it affects. It can affect you, the people around you's lives and futures forever. So you must think this over and you must be equally weighted here. Justice is always a sense of equality, of equal weight, of black and white, truth of what it be as it may. And it's that real need to be truthful, not only to self, but to those around you, which you can't do so until you be honest with yourself. You must start there. The next position for the cross-watcher is moving forward. Reconciliation, what moving forward looks like. The cross-watcher sees the Father of Wands. Moving forward, they see them being drawn to you, Aquarius, like a moth to the flame. They've got a lot of passion for you, the cross-watcher, and they're deeply compassionate and in tune with you and your naturistic, be that as it may, who you are. They want to be in a place right now, the cross-watcher, to hold steady and still during this conflicted time until it's their time to strike when it's best suited for them. At the moment, I feel like that is not now in the current of April. But I do see that they're very much like a snake in the grass waiting for this opportunity. And when it does strike, they will therefore strike. The next placement reflects the cross-watchers' unseen factors on their side. We have the Four of Wands. My apologies, Four of Wands. So this is talking about completion and celebration. You've done it. There's completion here. The labors have been steady and strong, but you have surmounted them, and the harvest therefore will be plenty. There's a sense of it's time to party, let's kick it. And there might be an upcoming event to mark this occasion, like a graduation, wedding, a celebration of some kind, of some sort of significance. So enjoy yourself and those you love. This is an exciting, prosperous time, and I feel like the unforeseen factors is the cross-watcher is doing quite fine. There's a lot of things to be celebrating here, and I really feel that you need to get in that celebratory energy of really, living it up, loving it large, and being thankful. The outcome on the cross-watcher's side, we foresee the Mother of Pentacles. So this is the domestic goddess sort of thing, the loving, the patient one, the one that brings in the security and the monetary through the home though. The Mother of Pentacles excels in the home. She is the homemaker of them all. She knows exactly what to do while raising a family and tending to the tasks of daily life. She's a perfectionist at it. There's a potential for her identity to become wrapped entirely around her children, though, and home, which leaves her needy and attached to that. This is the cause of most of her turmoil. You know, she puts all her investment in the home. Oh, God, this could be me. But at the same time curses it because she has no freedoms. She has no liberations. She is solely of it and feels absorbed by it. She often has qualities of a healer and is very connected to nature. This is what I feel the Cross Watcher is doing. They are really working on their security, on their home life, on their the image that they're putting out into society. They're very much working on their presentation. That was what I was looking for. Thank you, Spirit. Their presentation of themselves, of their image, of a lot of different aspects in their life. And I feel like, because we've got a Daughter of Wands in the outcome for you, Aquarius, and we had the Mother of Pentacles in the outcome for the Cross Watcher. So on one side, we have someone a little spiteful, makes treacherous enemy, very passionate and fired up, very career-driven, versus someone that's more of an older soul energy or very domesticated as children, grounded. The Daughter of Wands reverse, she has a lot of passion, but she's a firecracker gone fucked up. Sometimes she can be. It's a little bit over the top. Let's get the oracles now. Let's see which oracle for Aquarius and the Cross Watcher should be picked for this round. Beautiful cards, yes. Aquarius, you're going to get a spirit animal. What spirit animal can guide? Okay. I've got 3 cards come out. Now I'm going to read these 3. Cross Watcher and Aquarius, you pick the card that best resonates for you. Okay, so you have 3 options on the table. I will not pick any more. Spirit's actually telling me, because I was going to, and Spirit's like, no, these are their cards. They pick which card resonates with them. So I've been told, so this is what we will do. We have 3 spirit animals on the table, and you pick which one message resonates for you, both Aquarius and Cross Watcher. Okay, the first card that we had for spirit animal was the chameleon. Stay in the background and adapt to the situation rather than being conspicuous and attempting to direct the course of events. And it reads as such. Even if you believe that you have the right answer for the dilemma at hand or a better way to handle things at this time, it's best to surrender to the will of Spirit and simply allow events to unfold without your direct intervention or guidance. Pay attention to what's happening, but become more of a witness, observer than an obvious participant. Simply by your presence, you are participating. However, there's no need to be subtle or more blatantly push your agenda on those around you. Even when you're physically present, you can contract your energy field or aura to the point where others may not even notice you there, thus allowing you to be unobtrusive and more easily blend with your surroundings. With practice, you can get so good at this that you nearly become invisible to others. This isn't a call for you to be passive, but to wait and contain yourself until you know with certainty that it's the right time to step up and let your presence be known. When it's time to do so, move quickly with focus and certainty, but in the meantime, flow with the situation instead of trying to make something happen. My deepest apologies, Aquarius. I will try to put these 2 together as I was reading your oracle cards. My phone went flat and it cut out. So I'm going to start again from the beginning of Chameleon. I'm going to read all 3 and I will try to app this together, this video, so it will be all in one. If not, it will be a secondary additional. So we were talking about the chameleon. Even if you believe that you have the right answers to the dilemma at hand or a better way to handle things at this time, it's best to surrender to the will of spirit and simply allow events to unfold without your direct intervention or guidance. I should have just mentioned Aquarius and Crosswatcher. This is for the love reading. Just pick which one best resonates for you. Pay attention to what's happening, but become more of a witness observer than an obvious participant. Simply by your presence, you are participating. However, there's no need to subtle or more blasphemily push your agenda on those around you. Even when you're physically present, you can contract your energy field or aura to the point where others may not notice you, thus allowing you to be unobtrusive and more easily blend with your surroundings. With practice, you can get so good at this that you'll nearly become invisible to others. This isn't a call for you to be passive, but to wait and contain yourself until you know with certainty that it's your time to step up and let your presence be known. When it's time to do so, move quickly and focus and certainty. But in the meanwhile, flow with the situation instead of trying to make something happen. Whatever needs to occur is already in motion anyway. So go with it. And I too agree with that. It has a wonderful sentiment in there, I do believe, for everyone to take a note from. The next card we had was the mouse. You're overlooking some important details, so pay close attention to what's going on. The mouse. Pay closer attention to other people's body language, how they move, their gestures, facial expressions, and general posture. When you focus not only on what individuals are saying, but also on their body language, you'll find that you have considerably more information than you can use to understand what they're really communicating. Let me turn this page. For body language typically reveals far more about people than what they're verbally expressing. Sit back whenever there are people around and simply observe for a while. Look to see if what others say is congruent with their body language and watch for any discrepancies. In other words, don't always take people at their word. Good advice. Also, pay closer attention to agreements and contracts right now. Take the time to completely understand any agreement, finding out as much as you can by asking questions and consulting friends and experts to get their advice. Be careful, however, not to get bogged down in too much detail. Walk the fine line between scrutinization and a contract verbal one's included for an inordinate amount of time, thus remaining stuck in an indecisiveness due to your need to be 100% certain that you've covered everything, and rushing into something impulsively and reflecting basically on emotional appeal. The associations with this card is caution, scrutiny, details, fertility, alertness, efficiency, thoughtfulness, determination, nitpicking, orderliness, fastiness, and abundance. And the final card, final animal, is none other than the zebra. Let go of your fear and know that you are safe and protected at all times. Whatever you venture into unfamiliar territory, it's quite natural to feel some trepidation. Your mind can create all sorts of scenarios as to what can go wrong, doubts and uncertainties that may arise, and the path can be seen fraught with challenges and sometimes even danger. You may find yourself stuck at times, fearing about moving ahead, yet much of what we label as fear isn't actually fear. True fear is a vital instinctual response to any life-threatening situation and is triggered not only by circumstances or events, but even more so by what you think about what you think about these circumstances or events. Stay relaxed yet vigilant, trusting that nothing can truly harm you and that your body will provide sensory information if there is any actual danger. If there truly is any threat, then your instincts will tell you what to do. Wherever you feel an exacerbated sense of fear, triggered mainly by your thoughts, then your instincts will tell you what. Whenever you feel an exaggerated sense of fear triggering mainly by your thoughts, one that has little or no basis in reality, take a few slow, deep breaths call upon spirit, what is with this? Call upon spirit helpers who have provided their guidance and protection before. Reach out to close friends or family members for reassurance. And to help you feel grounded and centered, recall those times in the past where you did feel frightened or were endangered and not only survived but came through intact. You can also relabel fear and instead call it excitement, as the two emotions are very similar in the way they manifest in the body. Most of all, trust your spirit guides, your instincts, and your friends to watch out for you. The associations with this card is protection, guardianship, alertness, kind-heartedness, compassion, individuality, compromise, challenge, analyze, illusion, magic, sure-footedness, confidence, changes, and agility. It has a dot of 12. Wow. The zebra, the chameleon, and the mouse. Aquarius and Crosswatcher, which one are you? There is a message there somewhere for you, I am sure. Thank you so much for joining me on another round of Redski's Righteous Readings. Aquarius and Crosswatcher, thank you so very much, and I hope to see you again on the next round. Till then, bye all. See yous.